What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you the Slave 1 in Starfighter Assault in Battlefront 2, and I'm going to be going over the abilities, what they do, and what my overall experience with the Slave 1 was like. Before we get fully into this video though, let me know down in the comment section below what Starfighter Assault videos you would like me to create, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars Battlefront 2. So the Slave 1 returns in Battlefront 2. It was in EA and DICE's first Battlefront game, and again, I wasn't really that big of a fan of ships in general in the first Battlefront by EA and DICE. So my experience with the Slave 1. The Slave 1 was a very good ship in Battlefront 2. I did really enjoy playing as it. It felt more powerful than in the first game, but at the same time, you did sort of die quite quickly when everyone's seen where you were. The abilities for the Slave 1 are fantastic, and it contains one of the most beautiful abilities I've seen in a Battlefront game, and I'll show you that later on in this video. So speaking of the abilities for the Slave 1 are Ion Cannons, Seismic Charge, and Concussion Missile. I got quite a few kills with the Slave 1 when I did have it, but with it being quite a popular ship in the Star Wars universe, it was taking quite a lot of the time when we played Starfighter Assault at Gamescom, so I didn't get that much gameplay of it, but I did get a good clip from the perspective of a TIE bomber regarding one of the Slave 1's abilities. So when you activate the Ion Cannons, they deal low damage and reduce the target's speed for a short time. Now this is quite beneficial because the Slave 1 isn't the fastest ship in Battlefront 2, so when you hit a ship with the Ion Cannons, it will slow other ships down, so that the Slave 1 can catch up to them and have them within targeting range so they can hit them with their primary weapons and take them out and destroy them. The Seismic Charge ability drops a Seismic Charge behind the ship that deals high area of effect damage. Now I had a lot of fun with the Seismic Charge when I played as a Slave 1, and so did many people. There was a lot of times when you'd just be flying around Fondor Imperial Shipyard and you'd, well, see and kind of hear a Seismic Charge go off. You're going to see that from the clip coming on screen now of a TIE bomber that I was using flying close to a Seismic Charge which went off. Now you might have a few questions about the Seismic Charge, and I imagine a lot of you will be very excited to see it in Battlefront 2. The Seismic Charge sounds and looks exactly the same as it does in the movies. If you are within the area of effect, when it first goes off, you hear absolutely nothing, and it's kind of scary because there is literally no sound at all. A really cool ability, and probably the most beautiful ability I've seen in Star Wars Battlefront. The Concussion Missile fires a fast missile that tracks the locked target and does moderate damage. Again, the missile is pretty straightforward. When an enemy is within targeting distance, you hold down the Concussion Missile ability button, wait for the square to come up around the enemy, then let go, and the Concussion Missile will chase after the target until the target either avoids the missile completely or the missile hits its target. The Slave 1 does have some really cool abilities, and it's a really good hero ship in Battlefront 2. I'm glad they've changed it up from how it was in the first Battlefront game, and it's a lot more enjoyable to play as now in Starfighter Assault in Battlefront 2. Let me know down in the comment section below if you're excited to play as the Slave 1 in Battlefront 2, and make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars Battlefront 2 and other Star Wars games. Other than that, may the Force be with you.